Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing a Lootcrate DX unboxing for January 2017. This is the first DX crate of the new year. It is Origins, just like the regular crate. I believe DX is always the exact same as the normal crate, the same theme. I thought this month's normal crate was actually really great. The Origins crate I thought was really good. If you guys want to see my unboxing for that, I'll put a link in the description. But I love that one. I thought it was a great way to start the year. I thought it was just a really good crate. I love the shirt. I love every single item. Even my least favorite item was still a great item, and I didn't really pick like a least favorite. I thought everything was really good. And because of the franchises that they chose for the DX crate, I picked it up. I guess two of the franchises, I love all. I personally, whatever's in here, I think I'll enjoy. But one of them I was like, alright, I can get this, like these two might be for me, and then one franchise I was like, that my girlfriend, hopefully if it's a great item, my girlfriend will love it. So that was like, it was kind of like half and half, like partly for me, partly for her. So hopefully the item is really good and it will be something that she likes. When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, I was a little worried because it's like a thin crate, and typically they're like that big, and they're more like cubes rather than, you know, rectangles. I was like, this is not really bigger than a normal loot crate. It's like a bit longer and a tiny bit bigger. And then I picked it up and I was like, oh, this junk is super heavy. Like, it's something in here I can almost guarantee has to be made out of metal. Like, it's just way too heavy. And I think it's got to be on this side, because if I do this, it'll just fall over. I would fall over if I hold it too far on the edge either way. But get into it here. Okay, there is, what do we got? We have Optimus Prime. We have a wearable shirts for Transformers. I'm glad that the Transformers thing is wearable. I was worried that one of the other franchises would be wearable. Although I would have loved anything Transformers based. Admittedly, I would have preferred if one of the items was Transformers, just because I really don't have too many Transformers items. All I have is like the DVD of the Beast Wars series, and I have the Blu-ray of the old 84 movie. But I do love this. It says OP84, 1984, Optimus Prime 1984. So that's pretty cool. And it's a long sleeve shirt, which of course they don't do. And I love this. I love that it's a long sleeve shirt, because I have way too many t-shirts, a lot of which now come from Lootcrate. So I don't mind that this is a long sleeve shirt. I do love that it's this though. I was worried though that one of the other franchises would be the wearable item, because I was like, crap, if it's the franchise I want for my girlfriend, that would suck if that's the wearable item, because obviously I'm a guy and I wear large. She is not a guy, nor does she wear large. So it does work out in my favor that the other franchise item would probably be... Holy crap, what the heck is this? I was not expecting that. So, okay, I'm going to get a lot of fun use out of this. This is the Batman bendable figures from the old 60s Batman cartoon. I was not sure what to expect in this, but this is not what I was expecting. I do love this. So we have Penguin, Robin, Batman, Catwoman, and Joker. That is hilarious. So I definitely love that. And it's obviously, like I said, it's the classic Batman, classic TV series. So that is funny. That is actually really cool. Although I thought, were there two Catwomen in... There must have been, because I could have sworn, I thought I only remember Eartha Kitt being Catwoman in like the old 60s one, so I guess there were two Catwomen. But that's awesome, and they're all bendable figures, so I would assume they're like the kind of the putty things. Yeah, this is the type of thing you want to keep in the box, but it's just they're like the putty bendable figures, so I'm gonna have to take those out at some point and do some silly stuff with them. And then we have something else. What is this? Oh, okay. So this goes along with the, not Origins, the regular Loot Crate, sorry. They have, well, I already said it now, it's kind of a spoiler for that crate if you haven't seen it. But they have the Action Comics #1 reprint, which is of course this, the very first appearance of Superman. And I'm glad that this is in here, because I wanted to mention, I never mentioned this in my thing because I didn't notice it when I was doing my original unboxing. I've never noticed that it looks like Superman's throwing this car into the cliff. I've never noticed that before until I looked at the cover of the actual reprint that I got in the regular crate. I was like, I've never noticed that before. It looks like he's crashing, like he's slamming the car and they're running for their lives. And my girlfriend mentioned that this dude looks like the guy from those silly challenge videos, the guy that goes like that. She thought that's what this guy kind of looked like. But this is cool. This was the franchise I was hoping for my girlfriend. So in one regard, I am a little disappointed because I don't think she'll like this as much because it's just a metal print of the front. But this is what I was really hoping for her was a cool Superman item because Superman is her favorite. So if there's something else in here that's Superman based, maybe that'll bring it back. But sadly for her, probably not too worth it. But there's still more items in here, so we'll see what we get. Ooh. Okay, I love this. This is the Art of Atari. And it's the Art of Atari Capsule Edition, it says. And this I am going to love. I actually have a couple of Atari games upstairs on a little display case. So this is cool. I like this. This is Dig Dug. Dig Dug is freaking awesome if you don't play Dig Dug. But this is cool. I'm definitely going to enjoy that. Hardcover. They've learned their lesson, I think, with their exclusives. Hardcover books are better than exclusive softcover books. That I do love. So we got the pin. Oh, that's really cool. We have 60s Batman pen. So it's like the old image. I like that. And I believe there's something else. Oh, okay. This is cool. This is different. So I gotta get both of them now. So not only do we get the Action Comics #1, we get Detective Comics #27, which is the first appearance of Batman. Starring this issue, the amazing and unique adventures of the Batman. So that is very cool. Actually, that's what this pin is. This isn't from the 60s Batman. This is the original Batman with the cowl and stuff. That's what that is. So that's really cool. I love that they have both of these in metal. This, like, see, looking at these together, I love that. That's very cool to have both of these together. Because one would be cool, but to have both, the appearance, the first of Superman and first of Batman, that's really cool. Solid metal, well, maybe not solid metal, but nice metal plating. And we'll find some place for these. I don't know, my girlfriend might still really like this, but I was hoping it would be like, maybe like well, if they were bendable figures of Superman, she probably wouldn't care. But I don't know, I think she'll still enjoy that. And I believe that's it. Yeah. Oh, that's a sweet picture. Okay. This is the picture for this month's Lootcrate. It's Transformers, and I love this. This is super cool. And I wish I could name everyone, but I can't. All I know is like Optimus, that's Prowl, there's Bumblebee. That, I can't tell who that is right now. Of course, we got Grimlock up there. Grimlock is super sweet. He's not my favorite. He's my second favorite. But, you know, if Soundwave was on here somewhere, Soundwave is like my #1 Transformer. Let's see, who else is in here? We got Ironhide. I'm forgetting everybody's names right now. Because, like, we got Swoop and Snarl, I believe. Oh, I think that's Blaster in the background there. Sorry, I mean Super Nerd. I love Transformers so much. But that's cool. I might actually save this. Normally I just throw the boxes away. It says more than meets the eye in the bottom there. That's really cool. I might like snap this off and just keep the picture just because I like Transformers so much. Let's see, we have our little booklet here. Let's look on the back. They have the Mega Crate. Well, the Mega Crate for this month I already went through, but for anyone who may not have checked that out, the Mega Crate for this month was the Ninja Turtles, the original 80s cartoon series collector's edition DVD set, which comes in it's an actual movable turtle van, and you just pop the top off and all the DVDs are in there. A DC Comics premium format Superman collectible figure by Sideshow Collectibles, a 12.9-inch 32GB iPad Pro, the Captain America The Avengers full-scale shield prop replica by EFX. I would love to have that. Retrobit Retro Duo Twin Video Game System, which is basically, it's a top-loading NES as well as an SNES, all in one console, which is very cool. And then the Monopoly Super Mario Brothers Collector's Edition board game. So all of those would be really awesome. And then I'm going to go through and read off what we have for our stuff. So starting with the pin, I was actually right. This is for these. That is the Batman 66 logo. Holy Retro Superhero Pin Batman. This month's pin is the shape of the Batman 66 logo. Then we have the exclusive Optimus Prime schematic shirt. Now that I think about it, it reminds me of the Voltron shirt that they did a while back. I think that was 2 years ago, I guess. Whether in his cab-over, truck, or robot form, Optimus Prime has been a force to be reckoned with since its inception in 1984. Now you can harness his power in this epic long sleeve tee. Designed in-house by Lootcrate, this shirt features the schematics of the leader of the Transformers. The exclusive Superman and Batman metal signs. It's hard to believe, but there was a time when Superman and Batman were not household names. These two high-quality metal signs commemorate the comic issues that started a legacy. Then we have the exclusive Art of Atari capsule edition hardcover book. Since 1972, Atari has been a powerhouse, fostering some of the most iconic and legendary video games around. This book, complete with an exclusive variant cover. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I have to look up what the normal cover is. An exclusive variant cover will let you dive into the legacy and revisit some classic franchises and the art they inspired. Then, of course, at the very bottom, we have the 1960s Batman bendable figures. Batman wasn't always dark and growly. In the 1960s live-action show, The Adventures of Batman and Robin were colorful escapades with the first exposure to the dynamic duo for many people, for generations thanks to reruns and digital media. This run of figures was extremely limited, and the complete set is hard to find, but you have the full set of Batman, Robin, Penguin, Catwoman, and Joker. Use these bendy toys to recreate some of your favorite scenes from the classic series. Lootcrate DX loves you. Woo. So this, I'd say, was a good Lootcrate. I really enjoy. I actually really like having both of these. Something about it, I feel like I almost have like the actual comics for some reason, having both of them. I don't know, that's a super nerd thing, but I actually like that. It's, you know, the full covers and everything, so that's really cool. And these are, you can probably tell already, but with them being metal, they are indented. So like, you can feel the ridges in the actual, like, the lines that show up right here, the little blue lines, you can feel that. This guy's hat is like super dimensional, especially if you look at it on the back, you can really see how detailed it is. And you can see like all the ridges on the letters and everything. Even the circle up here is indented and stuff. Same thing with the car. Basically the whole freaking car. Like even the tiny, they probably doesn't even show up well because I said that plastic on it. But the little notches, the handles on the car are actually indented. Like the tiniest little bits of detail are indented. There's a little piece of glass that's sticking out, that's indented as well. So a lot of great detail in that, you know, in what is and is not indented in this thing. So that's really cool. This actually has an unbelievable 3D effect now that I really look at it. From the front with the hat, like I don't know if that really translates too well, but when I'm really looking at it, like these guys' hats and their shirts are like insanely detailed with them being three-dimensional because they were literally the forefront of the cover. Everything else still looks great, but you can really see it. It's almost like the hat is a separate piece on top of an entire metal sheet. It's like the hat is totally separated. So that's actually really cool because they don't do that for this guy. He's just flipping out right here. But that's really cool. I do really love these. Awesome pen. I don't know. I never really wear the pens or anything, but I do still enjoy them. Exclusive cover, always good. Hardcover, always great. And I love art. I always love looking at art books. That seems to be a big thing that they like doing in Loot Crate too, is to give us like art books and stuff. Like here, check out some cool art from some classic franchises or just really big films and stuff. There was a Bioshock Infinite one, was the first one I got. They have a Mad Max one that they did, and the last Loot Crate DX that I got. And now we have Atari. This might be my favorite one though, because it's about video games, so admittedly it's probably going to be my favorite. And then of course we got our bendable figures, which I think are really cool. I'll see how much these go for online. I doubt I'll end up selling it. I typically keep every single thing I get, and I'll probably actually play with them and take a bunch of silly pictures, but I'm excited. I do like this. I'm curious to play around with those, but I will see really how much that goes for. And then of course we have our t-shirt here. Long sleeve tee, which I definitely enjoy. Probably my favorite type of shirt is the long sleeve t-shirt. As much as I love t-shirts, you know, I can always just roll the sleeves up if I want it to be a regular tee. So I always kind of like these. It would have been cool if this was like the horror DX crate, because when they did that one, it was the Scream shirt, and it was like an actual thick sweatshirt. That would have been awesome to have like a thick sweatshirt for Transformers, but I'm totally fine with this. I think that's really cool. Whoops, there goes the pin. But I think this is a good crate. As far as value and whatnot, I typically don't do that. I'm curious if this one was really worth the actual value. Like the other ones, I typically believe are, and this one probably is, because this I can guess is at least going to be like 20 bucks or so. Probably more than that, just especially if it's a hardcover book. But depending on how new or how old it is, I'd say this book is probably around 20 bucks. Who knows with these Batman figures, and these probably aren't, you know, that much, and the shirt would be about 20. So it probably did work out, because shirts typically, you know, if you go like Hot Topic or something, once you get shirts on sale, those shirts are like $22. So, and those are regular t-shirts. So I can easily say 22 bucks for this, easily say 20 for this. So that's just 42 right there. And then all this has to do is be like worth $3 because I only paid like 44 bucks or something like that. Because every time I do it, I use the code to get like the $3 off. So it's definitely over by, I would assume it's over by like maybe only, I don't know, 10, 12 bucks, but that just means it's worth it, you know, to have some extra stuff. So I enjoyed it. Somebody random is calling me again. But I like this one. I don't know when these are gonna go up, but I think they're pretty cool. So I definitely like this. This one's DX Crate. If you guys got the DX Crate, I want to know what you guys thought about it. If not, just, you know, you just check this video out and you saw the items that are in here. We got this, that, shirt, bendable figures. We'd love to know what you think about it. For this month's crate, I would love to know which one you actually think was better. I never asked that before, if you think the DX Crate was better than the regular crate, because sometimes the DX Crate could not be what you wanted. Like, I mean, that's all of Lootcrate. You just never really know. So I would love to know, because I really enjoyed the Origins, the regular Origins crate this month. I would love to know which crate you guys thought was better, or, you know, had more bang for your buck. Me personally, I would probably say the normal crate was more bang for my buck, simply because, for one, it's cheaper. So it's really easy for me to say that. And two, I think I liked the collection of items a little bit more, because as cool as it is to have this and this, if instead of these, it was like an omnibus or something, it was like the first 5 issues of Superman and the first 5 issues of Batman together, that would be totally different, because the first comic, or the regular Loot Crate, came with a reprint of this, and that's like a really thick comic book. So it's just a different sort of, it's a different value to have. As cool as these are, and, you know, you can pretty much have them forever because they're metal, they, you know, not as easy to mess up as paper. But still, as far as what I got in that crate, I really loved all the items. The shirt I thought was great. You know, the other, in case you haven't seen it, I won't spoil what items were in there, but I like what was in there for sure. So I would personally say I think that one was better, but I do still love this crate. I think this one was actually worth getting, because for some reason I'm like in love with these already. I don't know what my deal is with like metal pictures and stuff like that. I kind of fall in love with them super fast. But I like this. I love the book. It's simple that it's hardcover, but that bothered me before when they would give, like, it was exclusive, and the exclusive thing would be that it was a softcover version of an old book. So this is just a different cover of a book that's already out, but at least it's not exclusive because it's the softcover version. That's a terrible exclusive. Always just go hardcover and just change the cover. It's an exclusive front. That's all people need. People buy comics with different fronts for the same reason. Same comic, different cover. That's it. That's all you need, and just leave it hardcover. That's perfect. So I do like this crate. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I want to look them up, but I want to take these out right now and just start bending them around. So I'll probably keep those, and you guys, if you check out like my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, in a couple weeks you'll probably be seeing a lot of Batman bendy figures, because it's got some ideas in my head already. But like I said, I want to know what you guys thought about the items in this month's crate. Which crate you thought was better for this month, regular crate or DX crate. I do have one more Loot Crate coming that I already got, and it's actually the Loot Gaming for this month, and that's because there was a specific franchise in there. If you've been following my channel, you probably know which one that is already, but I had to get that, so that'll be coming in a couple of weeks. Those typically ship, even though you buy them in January, or whatever month you buy them in, they typically ship the next month. So that's the last one I'm waiting for, and then it'll kind of start all over again with regular Loot Crate next month. But enjoyed this one. Like I said, we'd love to know what you guys think about it, so please put your comments down in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.